What is up, guys? Welcome to today's prediction video. So this one will be covering the Serie A clash between Juventus and Lazio, scheduled for the 16th of September, that's this coming Saturday, at Juventus's Allianz Arena in Turin. The last meeting between these two sides took place in April of 2023, that would be last season, and Lazio, as the home side, came out as 2-1 victors. Milinkovic-Savic finding himself with acres of space following a pinpoint cross right at his feet in front of the goalkeeper in the 38th minute. And you know, from that range, there's no way he's missing. And then Juve tried to fight back, and in the 42nd minute, Adrien Rabiot just kind of forcing the ball over the line from a Juventus corner. It's not cleared at all by the Lazio defense, and yeah, Rabiot just being the player to push it over the line. And then in the 53rd minute, a fantastic sweeping move by Lazio. It just, from the right wing, the ball is crossed down. I think it's Luis Alberto who gets it just in the middle of the box, and he just like sort of dummies it, but also backheels it to Zaccagni coming in from the left wing, and he just rounds it past the keeper and just slots it away. And it's such a good team goal, really, just so clinical from Lazio, but so clumsy and so careless from Juve. This was a trend that Juve just kind of repeated the entirety of last season, and that's why they had such a poor campaign in the Serie A by their standards. We start off our team analysis portion of the video with the home side being Juventus. Now, the Bianconeri came under some heavy fire last season. They're not playing in Europe this season because of some silly off-the-field antics again, which is something that just keeps plaguing the old lady over and over again in the last few seasons. But I think we got to talk about Dusan Vlahovic, 2 goals and an assist. Vlahovic is already looking good for Juve. This is the kind of player that they wanted when they signed from Fiorentina, somebody who can score, somebody who can just, you know, be that out and out number 9 that Juve needs so desperately. The kind of player that we have not seen in a Juventus shirt probably from the likes of maybe Carlos Tevez or even Mario Mandzukic, actually. And then next up, I want to talk about Federico Chiesa. Chiesa's so young, and you know, you would have expected people to be talking about Chiesa in the same breath as they talk about Erling Haaland or maybe Kylian Mbappe, but he's just not been consistent enough. And I really hope that he will be consistent this season, already getting 2 goals for Juventus. I think Chiesa has the potential to really be a game changer for Juventus. I mean, after the departure of Paulo Dybala, everybody would have thought that, you know, Juve are just kind of giving up on themselves, but I think they had a fair bit of confidence in the young players they have left, and I think Chiesa is the perfect one for them to place all of their hopes and dreams on going forward. And finally, I want to talk about Adrien Rabiot. Now, Rabiot is the player in the central midfield at Juventus who they sort of just hope will keep everything solid, but also gives so much going forward. Rabiot is often praised for his creativity, his vision, but also his composure on the ball, and Juve will really need prime Rabiot going into this fixture against Lazio. For Lazio, I think we got to talk Felipe Anderson first, this winger who's just so dynamic, so good at what he does. Already I think he's got 2 assists, but remember, he finished last season with 12 goals. That was just 2 goals behind Lazio's top scorer in the league, Ciro Immobile. And that brings us to our second player for Lazio, Ciro Immobile. It's so good at putting shots in and putting chances away. I think 14 goals for him is an okay season by his standards. I think there were large portions of last season where Immobile was injured, but they'll be hoping that he can just come back and just pick up where he left off. You know, just keep getting those goals, keep being that out and out number 9 that Lazio need. And finally, I want to talk about Luis Alberto. Now, Alberto plays as an attacking midfielder for Lazio, already getting a goal and an assist in these early days. But I think if you look at that sort of attacking move in the previous fixture where he just set Zaccagni up, it shows that Alberto's awareness is so good. He can tell exactly what's going on behind him, what's going on in front of him, next to him. And that's exactly the kind of player that Lazio need when they're looking to distribute the ball, transitioning from defense to attack, getting the ball to players like Felipe Anderson and like Immobile. On paper, it's a dicey one to call, I'm not gonna lie. The last 5 meetings between these sides have seen 3 wins for Juventus, a single win for Lazio, and a draw between these two sides. I think a problem that Juve, like a lot of other teams have, is they go into this fixture and they underestimate Lazio. Lazio have so many players who can just turn a match on its head. Um, Juve need to be disciplined in this one. If they want to get anything out of it, they need to be disciplined. They obviously have home ground advantage. They have a striker who's firing on all cylinders at this point. Um, I think Juve edge it out just ever so slightly. No big score lines here at all. I think one goal decides it, and I think it's Juve who get that single goal. But I do expect Lazio to score as well. So hey, I'm gonna go with 2-1, and I'm thinking Vlahovic probably scores one of those goals for Juventus. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Um, Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.